will be another crisis. It will be more significant. And, we need to actually start preparing for that now. When we do see this next crisis, it will be faster than what we've seen with COVID. The exponential growth rate will be much steeper. The impact will be greater. And as a result, the economic and social implications will be even more significant.
Even more significant? What is this next crisis that we just heard Jeremy Jurgens, Harvard-educated managing director of the World Economic Forum, describing? Well, now let's hear from Klaus Schwab himself.
We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.
Yes, a cyber pandemic. And before we even talk about what that is, I just want to again appreciate that we just heard two leaders of the World Economic Forum promise that we are going to have a new crisis soon that dwarfs COVID, which has already spelled the end of the world as we know it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As ladies and gentlemen, lectures 116 and 137 have an A-rated Goliath of a crypto that is due to make all of you mass sums of money. That's in my Udemy course in the description below. And it gets started with this video. I had to play that clip from the World Economic Forum, their leaders, and Klaus Schwab, essentially stating explicitly there will be a cyber attack, a massive one. This is not me speculating, it's coming out of their mouths. At the same time, we're looking from BBC News that a gang behind a huge cyber attack is demanding $70 million in Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make myself very clear. This will be a monstrous catalyst for regulatory clarity and an anti-Bitcoin narrative. Bitcoin being the king of the crypto space is toxic. Bitcoin and crypto are going to get negative publicity. Remember, the media was shilling crypto just a few months ago, making retail buy at the top, and now that we're being suppressed, these are fear campaigns. They're trying to make the price drop. They're trying to make you sell. They're trying to make you lose money. Never listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Regulations is coming very soon, and when regulatory clarity hits, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you, our XRP bull run will come. Rob Art, just a subtle reminder, he lost 7,000 followers while calling for the 15-cent XRP bottom. He lost a lot of people because of that. Now he's calling for a $7 or $13 XRP, and I trust that we're going to hit those targets and potentially much higher. We just saw FinCEN appointing a new chief cryptocurrency advisor. This happened for the first time ever. Remember in 2015, FinCEN declared that XRP was a virtual currency, not a security. They got a slap on the wrist fine. And we thought we had clarity. This SEC lawsuit is progressing, but I predict that we will end in a settlement, slap of the wrist, pay a couple $1 million, and we'll be good to go. But in the meantime, we see our community attorney Jeremy Hogan stating, the SEC must use its full authority to address these risks, and Congress must also step up to close these regulatory gaps. This was a quote stated by Elizabeth Warren, U.S. Senator, and she gave the SEC until July 28th to figure out crypto regulation. Could this in one way, shape, or form be targeted against these cyber attacks? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a deeper look. In this Senate document, something specifically Elizabeth Warren was writing to Gary Gensler was about crypto exchanges, how they're not regulated like the stock exchange or the NASDAQ, how a lot of the volume, the trading volume from these exchanges are fake. I told all of you exchanges will be come after, and look at what Binance has been going through. A lot of people try and dismiss the FUD. I'm telling you, there's something there. We know what it's really about. But they're really clamping down on all of these exchanges. Some of the sketchier exchanges you may be using currently to buy some cryptos will go out of existence, especially if they're not complying. No AML, no KYC, and you're going away. They're bringing the hammer down soon. Cyber attacks will be a reason. Money laundering and exchanges will be another reason. They're going to say investor protection, but they're the reason investors are getting annihilated. Guys, 99% of cryptos will go away. And one of the big things, the elephant in the room that nobody wants to discuss but we have to talk about, is this. CNBC is now reporting what I've been telling all of you for months. Tether, the world's third biggest crypto, has got economists worried. They're stating already the predictive programming has begun. They're releasing the narrative. The third biggest crypto in the world by market value. Has the Federal Reserve worried? Has the Federal Reserve's attention? They raised the alarm about Tether and called it a financial stability risk. Some investors believe a loss of confidence in Tether could be crypto's black swan, an unpredictable event that would severely impact the market. And I believe that's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing I can tell all of you, it's that I believe this altcoin season will happen. I've already been looking at indicators that make me believe that this altcoin season is already beginning. We see high quality, low cap cryptos exploding in value. Quant is one example. Zenfin is another. This is an indicator to me that the high quality, low cap cryptos that need to get money pumped into them because they're going to be valuable in the future, they're rising. The reason they're rising is because an altcoin season will be coming. But that's not without short-term hurdles and short-term volatility that's coming with regulation. Exchanges obliterated. Tether obliterated. A potential correction is on the table, and I've been telling you, I have some more cash I'm accumulating on the sidelines just in case. I'm not buying any more crypto at the moment. I have all the crypto I'll need for this bull run. So now what I'm doing with my money is being greedy with entry points. For some of you that may not have enough crypto yet, aren't satisfied with your bags, continue accumulating. Accumulate dollar cost average. I've been doing this for years. I can afford to be greedy. And I can't guarantee that we're going to correct before we explode. But I'm willing to gamble on it because I'm being greedy and because I have my bags packed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this again so it's thoroughly inculcated into your minds. Tether, exchange regulation, the Binance FUD, Bitcoin mining getting obliterated. The narrative behind Bitcoin mining is already negative. They've already begun it. The flippening. All of these things together will shock crypto markets, but out of the other side will be the massive wealth transfer we've all been expecting. This time right now is about accumulating and looking and gearing for great entry points. The decisions you make today and the entry points you get in now will be life-changing in months to years. There's no question in my mind. There shouldn't be a question in yours. Ladies and gentlemen, R3, I'll continue to say, is the biggest blockchain company on the planet. they will be using XRP. That is a massive use case and massive value that will be flowing through the XRP ledger. The Flare network is launching. Who knows? But it could happen as soon as tomorrow, next week, maybe the week after. But when that comes, the paradigm shift will be felt. The XRP community has been getting a lot thrown their way. FUD campaigns, SEC lawsuit, delisting of their crypto, maxis talking smack. When we rise, we will have no mercy. We will not care about anyone else, and we will be laughing to the bank. The haters have made us as powerful as we are, and that's why we deserve everything we're gonna get. Ladies and gentlemen, as I pivot topics very quickly, we have this from James Rule XRP, showing connecting central bank digital currencies enabling cross-border and cross-network transactions. This is a meeting that will be held by R3, but it's important that all of you who don't already know see this clip, because it's the reason why the XRP community continuously brings up R3. Now guys, please look at this monstrous clip from Notorious XRP, and please give Notorious a follow. One of the greatest clip compilers this community has to offer. He has some hidden gems hidden on Twitter and on his channel. Guys, please look at this Quincy Jones Crypto Eddie interview, because it should settle you for what's to come. Our future is guaranteed. We just have to make it through the storm.
Everybody wants to know if you think R3 will use XRP.
Yes. I think this is beautiful. It's a beautiful question. And the answer is yes. The answer is yes for one simple reason. So R3 using the Corda platform, the Corda platform has a series of features known as Corda Settler. And
Right.
Corda Settler allows you to do off-chain settlements on the Corda blockchain and be able to have integrations that go along with that. Well, one of the main Corda Settler tokens is XRP. So this is something that's been in the works for a while now. This isn't like new. This isn't like when they built Corda Settler. One of the first things they did was where they built it around and with XRP as a settlement token on top of all the other settlements that you can issue with it. But XRP being interoperable with Corda Settler and Corda has been a thing for quite a while now. It will be a thing in the future. It will probably be an even bigger thing in the future. But yeah, absolutely, Corda will be using XRP. They're very much interoperable with each other, and Corda's been using XRP as a settlement token in Corda Settler for quite a while.
We are strategic investors, so it's all about alignment. So there has to be really clear alignment with our strategic growth or a product and the priorities that we have in place about addressing client demand. So that strategic angle and strategic alignment is the number one proof point, right? The second piece is also working with our own technology team and having the company's technology validated by our own subject matter experts, right? We are coming into these investments having already really kicked the tires on these companies from a technology standpoint, and collaborating with a lot of our colleagues across the bank to identify who is it that we're interested in looking at as a potential investment.
Central bank digital currencies, ladies and gentlemen. XRP has been at the forefront of helping central banks develop them. Remember the private ledger, that's always been important. The Bank for International Settlements is getting trigger happy, stating the world needs to consider international payments as part of their CBDC deliberations. XRP's use case is international cross-border payments. They've been building the payment rails. They're getting it all together. Ladies and gentlemen, we also see this. CBDCs would give central banks a clean slate for enhancing cross-border payments, updating legacy infrastructure, integrating the coordination of international and national designs would allow reducing the frictions of today's processes. A worldwide push for CBDC issuance is happening in real time. The report notes, This would therefore require tight integration of multiple CBDCs and uniformity of design choices, along specific measures designed to mitigate macro risks. Anders Lundberg posted this. Mac Attack posted this. The IMF, World Bank, and BIS champion central bank digital currencies at the G20. This is so easy. Go with what they're going with and you will get rich. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripple's website is stating it itself. Central banks will be able to join a network of CBDC ledgers that enables full settlement and interoperability. This will also allow each member to retain their monetary and technological independence. This is exactly what the banks want, and Ripple is giving it to them on a silver platter with XRP as the secret sauce. The infrastructure, the plumbing of the new financial system has been built in the background, and we're just waiting for the mainstream rollout. We're waiting for some more payment rails to be built. We're waiting for this SEC lawsuit to get settled. We're waiting for regulatory clarity, and Elizabeth Warren, because she fired a warning shot, is signaling that it's coming. The US Senate is getting involved. The SEC has a July 28th deadline. Let's see if anything involving XRP has to come from that. But I know for certain, the crypto apocalypse will be upon us. Exchanges will face scrutiny. Tether is not out of the woods yet. But everything is looking primed and ready to go for XRP to take over the entire crypto space. A cryptocurrency coup d'etat is occurring against Bitcoin's throne as we speak. And the XRP army is on the right side of history to take over this space. We're going to profit off XRP. Its price appreciation, its mass adoption, and then the Flare network. Chinese bamboo, baby. We're almost there. This is the Bearable Bull here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. A very special video will be coming out one of these days that I've been working on for a while. I'm working on some things in the background that you have not noticed yet. But once it launches, I promise you'll all be excited. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video.